This is a Big Bear Dungeons podcast, where we explore mature themes including explicit sexual content, intense violence, strong language, and some adult situations possibly triggering to some. This podcast is rated 18+, and listener discretion is advised. Please share this podcast with your friends and family, and don't forget to check out our social media profiles. Give us a like and follow to stay updated. I hope you enjoy this episode.
Yeah, I'm Chance. I play Theraway Kimbo, born again virgin in many ways. Fun fact about Theraway.
He won't be a virgin for soon, hopefully.
That yet to be determined.
What up, ECU boys? My name's Tyler. I'm playing a Sky Silverlight, a human wizard, and a little, I'm not going to call it a fun fact, but I will call it kind of like a sad fact. He has a sister named Emily, or Amira, in the D&D world. Hasn't seen her in years. She just kind of ran off as soon as she turned like 18. He has no idea where she is, what she's doing, but he hopes to reunite with her in the future.
I'm Hayden, and I am currently playing Mikael, and fun fact about him, that light is looking really pretty at the end of the tunnel, and he's just going...
I'm sorry, Hayden, but that has to be an inspiration die.
Damn, bro, we haven't even started yet. Dude's already getting fucking...
Fuck yeah!
Give him something.
That got me so
God.
fucking good.
Yeah, give the man something. He needs all the help he can get.
Amen to that.
It turns disadvantage into regular. Not even advantage. Oh, that's funny. I like
I
that.
love that. I love that.
Oh, hello. I'm Zach, and I'm your DM. Or Big Bear, if you'd like. So, actually, I have a little fun thing I want to do with the characters today. So, my question that I would like each of you to answer is, what relationship does your character have with their parents and siblings, if you have any siblings?
So, not the greatest relationship with his father. Kind of one with his mom. He took care of his siblings more than his parents did. And when he wasn't doing that, that's when he was at his dad's construction company, whatever site they were working on, just working, getting some jobs done so that they can put some food on the table. And that's why he chose to play so many sports as he got older and older through middle and high school, just so that he had an excuse to like get away from the house, the siblings, and away from the job site.
Sky is super close to his mom because, you know, he's kind of helping her run the family business. Doesn't really know his dad much, other than he's just kind of a piece of shit that left. And then same thing with his sister. Not that she's a piece of shit, but that he doesn't really know her. For all he knows, I mean, she could be a piece of shit. He doesn't know.
Theraway was brought up in the priestlyhood of a monastery. Doesn't really know his family too much, and that was why he was so devoted to this one way of living. So he's just an only child that he knows of, and he's just out there trying to bring good back into the world before it was all ripped from him on a one-night psychedelic trip.
You're welcome.
That shattered his world and like shook his
It
being.
completely opened his third eye.
And
his
after that,
butthole.
he realized that there could be so much more out there.
In our last D&D session, the three adventurers unexpectedly found themselves engaged in a team match battle within a wrestling ring against two formidable brothers of Catch These Hands. This unusual combat scenario was set up as training by Dr. Spellweaver, initially going well until Mikael suddenly became lightheaded, vomited, and then passed out. In a frantic effort to assist him, Sky impulsively basketball slam dunked 2 anti-dungeon rot pills into Mikael's mouth, triggering a seizure and foaming at the mouth into an unexpected turn of events.
Sky did what? That's wild, dude. That's fucking crazy. So real quick, this is how I envision Sky doing this. Then, if that's how we're doing it, there's a video, there's a TikTok of this guy like shooting a basketball, and he has his girlfriend like readjust the net, and he jumps and like fucking almost touches the ball to his feet, and is just fucking dunking on her. That's how I imagine I'm dunking the pills into dude's mouth.
I don't know.
That sounds so weird saying that out loud.
Yeah,
I wish I had.
lean into it.
Yeah, we're leaving that in.
Heard.
That's the whole episode, just that one line.
Bet.
See us next week. Dr. Spellweaver picks up Mikael and motions to the 2 brothers, James and John, to follow him. He runs out of the room yelling for a variety of things. He's yelling Code Blue, he's yelling Nurse, he's yelling Medic, Sisters of the Fae. He's trying to get anyone's attention to help.
Sky's gonna look over to Theraway and be like, well, that didn't fucking work like I wanted it to.
No, we really, he doesn't look like he's doing too good there. I guess I just really want to make sure Mikael is all right. So wherever he is, I just want to head that direction.
You see, as you look over, while in conversation, the door opens to the mayor's office. Dr. Mindbender is peeking his head around the corner going, "What the hell is going on in here? Can a man get some work done? Hey, you two, what's going on?"
Well, I almost killed Mikael just now, so you might want to go help with that.
He opens the door very fast, and he walks straight up to you. "You're using violence in here, son?"
No, sir.
"Well, how'd you almost
He
kill
wasn't
him?"
taking his pills, so I helped him take his pills. You should be thanking me.
Give me a persuasion check.
Bardic Inspiration, though?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that Bardic Inspiration. I rolled a 7 on the 20 and then a 5 on the 6.
Not
So
bad.
that's a 12.
His eyes get very wide, like he's worried. Almost like he has to go see him quickly. "Okay, thank you, son. I gotta get to him now." And he bolts out of the room, heading towards where they took Mikael.
Once he's out of sight, I would like to go over to that bookshelf from the dream sequence, and I'm just gonna look for that same book that I had to put in that slot.
Heard. Give me a perception check. And Theraway, you're moving out into the hallway and going down to see where Mikael went.
Yeah, I'm just worried about my friend.
Cool.
I got a 17.
You don't really see a book that looks exactly like the one from the dream sequence. These all look like anthologies, and there's like 30 volumes per anthology.
Are there any books missing from the shelf?
No. So you are in a lavish office. Off to your left from the bookshelf, you see a giant wood mahogany desk. Beautiful art of flowers and wheat that is growing up over the legs and stuff like that. You see 2 chairs that are lined with satin and have a very velvety feel to them. Papers are strewn across his desk, and it is carpeted. The room's carpeted.
Do I notice anything behind the bookshelf, like a doorway? Or...
The bookshelf seems flush with the wall, so you can't really see behind.
Okay, can I pull it out then?
Yeah, give me a strength check. And that's where we're going to leave you for now. We're going to jump over to Theraway and Mikael, and we'll come back to your strength check. So, Theraway, you see them get to the end of the lobby on the other side, past the doors to the courtyard. And they seem to be rushing into the jail cell area. You look off to the left, you see that the other residents there are kind of panicking. They were playing like bingo and cards, and the shops are running their shop sites and everything. But it seems like people are starting to kind of freak out a little bit as they saw the group with Mikael running by. There's a man that comes up and grabs you by the shoulders. Young man, I lost my cat. Can you help me find him? His name's Whiskers, and he's got 4 of them.
Okay, I like it.
Alrighty.
His name's Whiskers. He's got 4 whiskers.
Yeah, he's got 4 of them, and he's got 8 paws.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll start. I'm hearing her out, but I'm like, okay, I've got to go help my friend.
Well, you gotta help my cat. He's gonna starve out there. He hasn't had his fancy feast.
Where is the cat? Do you know where the cat is? Where should I start looking?
He was in the tallest tree in the courtyard. I saw him glint from the sun going off his black fur, and I just know that he's hungry. I can see the cheekbones. You have to save him.
I will do what I can, but I gotta go to my friend right now.
Okay.
He's dying.
Well, my cat's dying. I understand. Just get back with me if you find him, please. He's so hungry.
I'll see what I can do, and I just run
And
towards
as
Mikael.
you go to turn, he kind of like pockets something in your pocket. His sleight of hand was not good, so you felt it, but he still gets it in.
Can I just reach forward immediately and be like, what the?
Yeah, for sure.
What is?
You pull out a can of Fancy Feast.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you reach the couple of brothers, James and John, that are standing in front of the jail cell door, and it seems like everyone else has disappeared, probably into the room. The light is flickering inside, and then as you approach them, hold it right there. Your friend's fine. We're gonna take care of him.
I would really like to see him.
Dr. Mindbender comes up, and he kind of slicks his black hair back, and he goes, James, John, let me in the room. They go, yes, sir. And they open up the door, and he begins to walk through. James is going to shut it right behind him. I know you want in the room, but we can't allow you in there. We're going to take care of him. We're going to give him the medicine he needs. We're going to make sure he lives. The Dr. Spellweaver already gave us his guarantee that he's going to do everything he can for him, okay? You just have to wait.
I mean, if there's not anything I could do, I mean, I'm a healer. I could go in there and I could give him some of this touch, this healing touch.
Give me a persuasion check.
9.
John steps forward and goes, fine. What about this? We just so happen to have to use the bathroom at the same time, which is right here next to us, actually. Ain't that right, James? He kind of shoulders him. He goes, John, we're not going to do this. We're not going to let him in. The mayor and Dr. Spellweaver would be pretty mad at us. And John takes his arm and starts dragging him into the bathroom. He does not want to go, but he is being forced to go by John. And that is where we're going to cut back over to Mikael. So, Mikael, you're kind of coming in and out of vision, and it looks like figures, like tall, gray, long beings are standing over you, and their heads are kind of like inflating and deflating, and they seem to be talking a mysterious language.
You look funny. Don't let him probe me, though.
You hear one kind of exclaim and sounds a little bit worried, and then a cloth comes over your face, and you start to drift off to sleep as you lay on the cold,
this better
hard
be
ground.
the good drugs.
And moving over to Sky. What's your strength check?
It's gonna be a 13.
You're able to kind of move the bookcase out a little bit and look behind it. It looks like a flush wall.
All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna go down the hall to where Theraway is.
When you come out to the group room, you see that there's a ripped off piece of parchment on the floor.
Okay, I guess I'll pick it up and read it.
As you pick it up, you read what looks like maybe Dr. Spellweaver's handwriting. And it's kind of partial because, you know, as I said, it's torn from like a notebook. And it reads, do not, and it tears off. The next line, why is he tears off. The next line, I'll have to talk, tears off. And then the very bottom line, he'll pay for this.
I'm going to stuff the note into my pocket and continue down the hall.
You see Theraway standing in front of the jail cell door across the entire lobby.
I'm going to walk up and tap him on the shoulder and she'll be like, hey, isn't our friend in there? Why aren't we in there?
They're letting me by to go in and see him. They just left. The door's unmanned. I was just about to go in.
All right, well, let's go, bud.
As you open the door, you come in and you see that Mikael is laying on the floor, and it seems that he's got his head propped up with a makeshift pile of towels and rags. Dr. Spellweaver, Dr. Mindbender, they're both standing over him and talking, and they seem to be furiously talking amongst themselves as they see you come in. There's also a couple of Sisters of the Fae who seem to be working crude instruments that to an untrained eye look like torture instruments.
Help me.
One of the sisters go, "Oh, don't worry, lassie. I'll fix you right up." As she's sharpening on a whetstone this long knife.
I see what's going on, and I feel like what I've known about healing and medicine. Does it look like they're about to do anything that's good for him?
Give me a medicine check.
12.
From what you know, I would say it's clear they're not trying to hurt him, but it looks like they might be trying to possibly, instead of pumping his stomach, they're going to open the stomach and take the pills out, and then probably try to sew him back up.
Can I do it?
What the fuck?
Dr. Spellweaver and Dr. Mindbender look over almost at the same exact time to you two and go, "Get out of here!
Your office sucks, bro."
Why were you in my office? You know what? I will deal with you later. I'll give you a
left
good
the door
thrashing."
open. How can I not go in there?
Well, because you're not supposed to. That's the rule.
Don't leave the fucking door open.
I didn't go in your office. I just want that to be known. I just came here to see my friend, and it looks like y'all are about to cut him open. I want to be rushing over to him.
Dr. Spellweaver is going to block your path, kind of shake you a little bit and go, "He's
Get
gonna be
me
fine.
out of
He's
here."
fine. We're gonna save his life. I guarantee you. You need
sound
to
like
go."
he wants to be here. He
Well,
doesn't sound like he wants
Anyone
to be here.
dying doesn't want to be in a jail cell. I get it, okay? You don't want to be here.
Get
But I
this
need
stuff
you
out
to
of
leave
me.
this to the professionals.
Mikael, shut up. I'm trying.
Dr. Spellweaver starts yelling for the brothers to come in. James and John come into the room. "Yes, sir?" "Why'd you let them through?" We had to use the bathroom, so we did." "Damn it! Protocol's fucking protocol!" says Dr. Mindbender. "If I tell you not to let a goddamn person in this fucking room, or if he tells you not to leave a goddamn person in this room, then you don't let any fucking person in this room."
I thought you guys' rule was no cussing. Why are y'all cursing at them?
He gives you beady little eyes, and he just motions his head kind of sideways. And James and John come and put a very firm grip on your arms. "All right, boys, it's time to go. You better let them handle this." And they proceed to bring you out.
Man,
I don't.
Sky, this
I
is
don't
your
think-
fault.
I don't think I trust any of this. I don't think I'm trusting
No, sir.
any of this.
No
Why-
fucking
you
sir.
put him in proper medical facilities right now. Get him out of this jail cell. That's dirty rags you have him laid on right now. You're telling me it looks like they're about to cut him open.
I
And
don't know,
do whatever they're doing to
They
him. I
are
don't-
doctors.
So
Can I
is this,
trust these doctors?
so did Mikael actually just say to Sky that this is Sky's fault, or was that you out of character?
Ooh.
Yes.
Take your fucking pills, and I wouldn't have to shove them down your throat.
Well,
Just
you
saying.
see what happens when I take my pills?
You're saying this as you're being ushered out of the room. The door closes behind you. Why don't y'all just go take a walk? We'll send someone to come get you whenever he's up and about, okay?
All right, fine. Mr. Bible Buddy, you want to go to the library, read a few books? Maybe I can learn a spell or two?
Yeah. If I'm not able to get to him in any kind of way, and it doesn't look like I'm on, if I feel like I'm probably going to be breaking down. I'm like, oh, I can't help him. I don't know what I can do. I'm ready to. At this point, I want to go and read books, see if I can find anything on how we could potentially help, and I guess just wait and see what happens.
As you two come out of the hallway into the main lobby area, you see that there is this older woman, Theraway and Sky. Give me a history check.
16.
14.
Both of you remember, Sky, as you ran past this lady in session 2. This is the one that had that older gentleman with her that was her husband. And Theraway, you remember, this is that really kinky lady. And she seems to be very upset, like writhing in anger. And she's got her white hair up in a bun. And she's walking very fast towards you two.
I wonder what her problem is.
I'm gonna come to a realization as I'm halfway down like the hallway going with Sky that I should probably ease my mind and remembering what I knew about the church. I want to give out to the community, so I'm going to go on a mission to find this lady's cat.
This lady you remember from the second session, who got on all fours and you dragged her in by a leash, and she like, I love bards, and it was like one of the first women you tried to seduce.
It was like right before the
God,
fight.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't know. I put somebody in a leash.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
I'm surprised you don't remember that, dude. You were kind of into it.
Oh man, session 2. I feel like that was years ago. That's just how wrapped up in the moment Theraway is.
I love that.
At this time, it's just how wrapped up he is with everything. His world's been shattered. His faith's been broken.
Hurt. She comes up and slaps you across the face.
Oh.
How dare you cheat on me?
I look at her and I say, Amy, I'm sorry.
It's not Amy. And how dare you cheat on me after 50 years of marriage?
50 years of marriage?
Whoa.
Yeah, you put this ring on this finger and it's like a ring pop. You sucked this ring for hours one night telling me how much you loved me.
Yeah.
Is this ring pop still whole?
She goes to slap you again. And
I block it. I want to like.
okay, let me roll for hit then. Let me roll for hit.
I want to block the hand.
You definitely
Roll for
catch
initiative.
you catch her hand when she goes to slap you again. Let go of me, you heathen! I knew I should have married your brother.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh no.
Sky is gonna yell from the distance. Damn, she said she should have married your brother.
No, not my brother.
He was always this successful businessman, unlike you. She
Ma'am,
takes
I
her
grew up.
other hand to slap you again. You definitely catch her other hand as well, because she did not beat your AC
Good.
both times. So now you have both her hands, and she just starts crying and kind of falls into your body while you're holding her hands up, and she just starts sobbing into your chest.
Head butter.
How
I
could you?
Still being who I am, I begin to like, I don't know, caress her. I'm caressing her. I'm wiping tears from her eyes.
You do this, but give me a performance check.
15.
This is like a picture-perfect movie moment. The twinkle in her eye kind of comes back a little bit. The fire's a little stroke at the hearth, and you can feel the passion welling up inside of her as you're wiping her tears away and gently caressing her face. What happened to this Tyler? Why is this Tyler gone?
What the fuck? What's happening?
What? Yeah. Ma'am, I'm sorry. My emotions have been in a whirlwind. There's nothing against you. I'm down here. My friend, he's injured. It's been pure chaos and just all new things for me for so long.
Oh, I see how it is. Bros before hoes. Ain't that what they say? And then she goes to kick you in the balls.
Whoa,
That's a nat 1. She misses and falls on her back and breaks a hip. Oh,
Whoa,
no, my hip!
I lean down and I place cast cure wounds on.
Yeah, sure.
It's a 9 to the healing.
It helps a little bit, but it still hurts. You've done enough. Get out of here, Tyler. I don't ever want to see you again.
I'm not sure. You have a good night, and I just kind of, I guess, if she's able to walk with this broken hip, kind of push her along as I'm trying to get past.
So, Sky, you're going to the library, and Theraway, you're going to the courtyard?
Yeah, I'm going to the courtyard.
Let's go to Sky in the library. So you come in, and the smell of books wafts around you.
I'm going to try to look for the Forbidden Library, and I'm going to just look for a new spell.
So you head left to go down to the Forbidden Library wing, and it's just a short hallway, to be honest, and it looks like there's a wrought iron door at the end of this hallway. Above it, it has a placard that says, "In memoriam of Forbiddy."
Forbiddy?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm going to try to open the door.
The door is locked.
I fucking knew it was. And I don't have anything to unlock it with.
You do hear a couple of the Sisters of the Fae go, "Code Blue! We got a Code Blue!" And they start running to the opposite end of the library.
I am going to follow them, but I'm going to stay behind them. I'm not going to go to the center to investigate what exactly is going on.
They seem to go into a row of books, and you gotta remember, this library is known for ever changing and ever expanding as well. When you look down the bookshelf aisle, you don't see them. They disappeared. And that's where we're gonna stop Sky.
Damn it!
We're gonna go to Theraway. You enter into the courtyard. You see the 4 different seasons. You are currently standing in the middle of the line between spring and summer.
Do I see the old man that I talked to earlier anywhere?
Yes, he is actually underneath one of the trees in summer.
I start walking towards him.
He looks over and you see a big smile come on his face, and he goes, "Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I need you to help him out. I need you to save my kitty cat."
I'm happy to meow.
He gives a soft chuckle, and then he starts pointing up the tree.
So I look up the tree. Do I see the cat?
Give me a perception check.
21.
Ooh. You see the soft, supple tail kind of flick in and out of a cluster of leaves. I swear he's up there. Even if you can't see him, I swear he's up there. You just need to save my little pretty boy.
Sir, what's the cat's name?
I can't tell you. He says in a hushed voice.
Sir, what's your name?
Yeah, who wants to know?
The man that's about to help you get the cat. What's going on here? I'm trying to...
Well, what's your name, good sir? He gets a huge devilish smile on his face. Why are you trying to help me? What with?
What? This man, am I I feel like I would be noticing this change.
You can do an insight check to see if you want to know a little more.
Well,
he seems like he may be going a little bit crazy, maybe?
I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm like, sir, look, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna help you get the cat either way. And I look up at Whiskers.
You look at Whiskers, and Whiskers looks back.
Does it look like it wants to be rescued?
It can give it or take it. It's just kind of giving itself a bath right now. You can see its head and arm sticking out of the brush, and he's kind of just giving it a bath. And then as he pulls out the next arm, and the next, and the next, and the next, he goes through all 8, and he's just giving himself a bath.
I want to start hitting the, psst, psst, psst. Hey, Whiskers. I want to pull out the fancy feast
Yeah.
And I open it up.
And you
Nice.
did the Meow Mix commercial. Meow,
Yeah, and
meow,
I just
meow,
hit him
meow,
with the
meow, meow, meow.
I got meow. Psst, 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 psst. I'm just hitting it with them. Come here. Meow, 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 meow. Come here.
Give me a performance check with advantage.
I love that our friend's dying, and I'm trying to read a book, and he's
Dirty
talking
20.
to cats.
Dirty 20.
The cat seems to pounce from branch to branch, getting down to the bottom branch, and then he extends his arm out to the fancy feast.
Come here. You're a cute little girl. Come on.
The cat falls forward.
I go to catch.
Cool. Give me a dex check.
17.
You're able to successfully catch the cat very softly and then cradle it like a little baby. It seems to be purring in your arms. The man comes over and goes, "Oh, I'm so happy you saved my little whiskers." You see, the 4 little whiskers right there are real cute, aren't they? And if you use them and put them in a whistle, you can actually be able to call other cats with them because it's the same vibration. I'm sorry, that's too much information. I'll take my cat now.
Can I have one of these whiskers? If that's what it can do, can that be my...
No, they're mine. He takes the cat out of your hands and he goes, "Oh, me doing good. You just don't go, little boy." Okay, thank you, sir. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you don't get slapped by a bitch. It sucks. I know. And he turns around and walks away. Theraway, with a perplexed look on his face about what to do and what just happened and transpired, we're gonna cut over to Mikael. Mikael, you are completely out. When you do come to, you kind of like look around and you can guess that it's probably been 15-20 minutes. You feel a burning sensation around your gut area, and when you kind of look down, you see that it's been stitched up. With your passive perception, you'll be able to see Dr. Mindbender sitting in a chair across from you while you're laying on the ground. There's a single light crystal right above you, and there's no one else in this cell room. Dr. Mindbender, his hands clasped firmly, from looking at the ground, slowly looks up at you with a very mean look. "Son, you better not move. You've been through a lot, and I don't want to have to put you through more."
Are you gonna touch me in funny places?
I know it's just the pain talking, but I need you to speak real carefully with me. Don't you dare think about making this a funny thing. Don't fuck this up. I need the honest truth out of you.
Why are you so angry with me?
How the fuck did you figure it out? He stands up really quick and the chair hits the ground. He comes over and grabs you by your hair and looks you deep in your eyes. He goes, "How the fuck did you figure it out?"
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just trying to live.
I know you're fucking lying. Don't make me gut you like a pig and have them sew you back up.
Isn't that what you were already gonna do?
A slight smile appears on his face. "Only if you cooperate."
Okay, listen, if I can't make jokes, then you can't laugh and smile. That's fair.
I'm sorry, everything about you just screams, "I'm
Sexy.
a funny guy."
Yes, I know. That's what it screams.
How about we turn your mouth into a permanent smile? Just so you're always laughing, Mr. Funny Boy.
Yeah, but that interrupts my crying nights.
He takes out a potato and shoves it in your mouth as a gag. Now, how did you know that the pills were not good for you? He goes to take the potato out of your mouth and goes, "Say that again! A little clearer this time."
Honestly, it's not the normal vitamin supplements that I get from my normal guy that I completely trust at the gym. So, I just wasn't comfortable putting this foreign stuff in my body. I gotta treat it like a temple,
So you lucked into my little secret. That's what you're saying?
Or I'm just a genius that puts on a good disguise.
He punches you in the face, and he's gonna deal 3 points of damage to you.
Oh, that's cute.
I'll kill you right here, and I'll make it look like an accident. That's how bad this can go for you.
Or... I'm sensing there was an or but.
No, 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 not at all. He stands up and kicks you right in your stitched area. It starts to bleed a little bit, and that's gonna be 14 damage.
Fuck!
He kind of squats down a little bit. He comes over to your ankle. So, do you want me to break this, or do you want me to cut it off? It's your choice.
How do you cut off an ankle? Wouldn't you just be cutting the foot off? I'm going with break. I'm just curious.
He slowly goes to grab a handsaw, and he goes,
I'm curious. Break it.
You think I'm fucking with you?
Break it.
Okay. All right. And he slams his elbow right down on the front part of your ankle, and he breaks it in half.
I'm gonna make you watch me fuck your mother.
That's 9 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. I'm at -5 now.
You pass out. Hey, peoples, how we doing?
Fuck off.
Aren't we just having a grand old time, Hayden?
I feel like that conversation did not fucking go well.
Oh, it's not over yet. He just passed out because he went below 0 HP. Anyways.
What?
So let's get back
Oh my
into
God.
this.
I knew it. Chance said that he walked away to go grab a bottle of water, but I fucking knew that was gonna happen.
Sky, we're moving to you. You're in the middle of the bookcases of the library. Straight, left, or right?
Oh, I fucked up. I'm gonna go left.
You go all the way down about 30 feet, and you see rows and rows off each way. You get to a dead end, and you go left or right.
I'm gonna go right.
You go right, left, straight, or right?
Left.
Okay. Left, straight, or right?
Right.
Right, straight, or left?
Left.
Up, down, or right?
Purple.
What? Up.
Cool. You get on top of the bookcases, and you can kind of see over the sea labyrinth of bookshelves. And you kind of see the little, top of the head of one of the sisters running through the maze.
How far apart are these bookshelves? Like, can I jump from one to the other?
They're pretty tight. Yeah, you can jump.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check.
Well, it is a nat 1.
You try to jump, and you overshoot it. So you go a couple bookshelf lanes over, and you crash and hit the ground. You take 4 points of damage.
Baby.
You get up, and you can
Should have
see.
taken your pills.
You can go left or right.
Left.
As you go left, you go down. You can go left, straight, or right.
Straight.
You get to the dead end, and you go left or right.
Right.
You go right, and you come out to the main lobby area of the library. You quite literally came back. Like, no
What
joke.
the
I was keeping
fuck?
that map right here and in my head, like where you're at on the map. You literally did a loop and came back after you fell. It was perfect.
That's good.
God damn it.
We're gonna, as Sky kicks the ground and kind of just like, oh fuck, man. We're gonna go to Theraway. So Theraway, you're in the middle of the courtyard.
I sit there and I hesitate and I recall the mummy, thinking about its mummy, and think about all the people out there that need help. And if we would just show them, pay attention a little bit more,
Yeah.
it would be a better place.
As that's happening, you kind of realize that there's a fly buzzing around your ear and eyes, and he's kind of just like interrupting you. Hey. As you're trying to think this and do these things.
I'm noticing this fly and I'm like, are you talking to me? Or can you talk? I've never seen a fly talk before.
You must not trust. You cannot trust. You do not trust.
And who are you talking about?
He who holds the power will test how far he can push that limit.
What do you want from me?
Do not trust, must not trust, cannot trust, do not trust, must not trust, cannot trust.
I feel like I'm just kind of going crazy. I feel like maybe I don't even believe this fly because I'm going like this would be so far. I feel like me having a fly speak to me in a lot of ways, it's just another layer of like the being in this new world. And I would just be like, whoa, this fly can talk. And I'm like, I just kind of hurry along to the library trying to seek out where Sky is.
As you make your way to the library, his words and buzzing still continue in your ear. But as soon as you step foot in the library, everything goes silent, except for some faint calling in the fair distance that it's like, Code Blue, we need help, we need everyone here now. And you see Sky standing in front of the labyrinth entrance of bookcases and bookshelves. And he seems to be with his back to it, kind of just like kicking the ground and kind of just like, man, fuck this.
Sky's just gonna look up and stop kicking the ground like a little baby and be like, oh, hey man, what are you doing over here?
Top of the
hear
bookshelves.
a couple of heels clicking on the ground coming towards you. Two Sisters of the Fae coming out of the bookcase labyrinth, and they rush past you and go, excuse us, gentlemen, we have to get somewhere quick. Do not worry. Everything's handled. Everything's fine. And like they're saying this as they're passing you guys and running off.
As they run past, can I make a sleight of hand check to pickpocket one of them?
Yeah, sure. Give me a
Look for
sleight
a
of hand.
key. 13.
Let's say it works. Yeah, sure. You see that you have gotten a small key. No writings, nothing visible on it.
I would go back to the forbidden door and try to put the key in.
It seems like the key doesn't quite fit.
Are you fucking serious?
Giggity.
Fucking serious.
Aren't you dead?
Not yet, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm just gonna put the damn key back in my pocket then.
We'll cut back over to Mikael. So Mikael, let's go over to DM chat. As you wake up, you see that you're not bleeding anymore, but you have bruises across your rib cage and the side of your stomach. You feel very weak and tired and nauseous, like you're gonna throw up.
It's like I've lost a lot of blood for some reason.
But they're keeping you alive. They're somehow healing you.
I feel so safe now.
You feel a cloth come over your face, and then someone proceeds to pour water over you.
Oh, I'm being full-on tortured.
Give me a constitution check.
That would be an 18.
You're able to hold your breath pretty well. You let out all the breath you were holding in whenever the cloth is lifted up. And you seem to be breathing a little bit heavily, but you're handling it like a champ. You're taking it good.
Listen, this is nothing. I got a dummy mommy at home with thick thighs.
You see the face of Dr. Mindbender look over and go, I swear to God, I just want to kill you. You're ruining everything. You know that?
Do you mean it? Really? That makes me feel special.
To think a stupid, illiterate young man can just come in here and just by chance foil my plans. I need to make sure you don't say a word.
Say a word about what? I still have no idea what the fuck your plans are.
I like the way you think, but I gotta make sure I get the message across.
What
So-
fucking message that you need to brush your teeth? Cause Jesus, I swear I see something in there and it
He
keeps moving.
puts the potato back in your mouth, so you can't talk anymore, so you're gagged. And he goes, I need you to fucking listen. Okay, good. What you're gonna do is it's gonna feel like utter hell. You're gonna want to die after the next 2 days. But you know what? We're not gonna let you die. We're gonna keep you healthy. And when you get over this, you will sign an NDA. You'll sign a non-defamation agreement. You're going to not say a word about any of this. Because if you do, I'm gonna kill you. And you can bet your ass on that. And I got a crematorium. I'll put you in the fire. You'll be ashes. No one's gonna know the difference between you and fertilizer.
Oh.
Capiche? Hey, all I need you to do is shake your head, yes or no.
He just started like humming an Indian song, then he even started shaking his head.
The potato gets pulled out of your mouth, and he puts the rag right over you again and starts pouring water on you. Give me another Constitution check with disadvantage.
Fuck me. That one.
So you're currently at 10 HP, by the way. That's 18 damage. You pass out again. You don't know if you're gonna wake up or not, but what's the last thing going through your mind before you pass out?
Man, I just got violently sick. I was violated by a friend of mine, a supposed friend, as he shoved pills down my fucking throat. I wasn't sure if I was gonna live or die. What do you expect to happen when you're in a hospital? To have a fat nap and just recover? But I can't even do that, man. I just want to fucking sleep.
Hey.
Are you still like down?
We
though,
don't
or are you
have.
still-
We don't have to talk about it.
As you come out into the hallway, you see to the right the foyer lobby area, and to the left is the locked door of the alchemist lab.
I'm gonna go use the key on the door.
You go up, you put the key in, and it turns, but it doesn't unlock.
What? Why would you tell me there's a door there if I can't do anything with it?
Because I'm telling you where you're at in relation to the map and where
I
things
feel
are.
like it's you dropping a hint like, hey, there's a door. You should go try to unlock it.
Theraway and Sky. You still hear in the distance the females are running with that what looked to be maybe a stretcher.
I guess follow them.
So you come out into the foyer area. You see that Dami Mommy is right next to the entrance of the foyer area, and she's
Oh,
standing.
shit.
Yeah, I know, right? And she's standing behind her stand, and she seems to have all kinds of parchments sitting on the table. She's filing her nails while sitting down behind the stand.
As we're running by, I just want to flip her off, but I'm just gonna keep running.
She doesn't notice. She just continues to file her nails.
You know what? Hold up. Do I have anything?
You should whistle at her and then flip her off.
Is there a rock nearby?
I would say no. There are bingo chips, decks of cards. There's even like a little Connect 4 like thing, but like medieval style, you know?
I'm gonna take. Is the Connect 4 thing full? Like, are all the chips in it?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take it just as hard as I humanly can. I'm gonna throw it at her.
Give me a dex attack.
Oh god damn it! How does a 6 do?
It's gonna land in front of the stand and kind of bump into it. She slowly looks up and then just like rolls her eyes and looks back down at her nails. You are running past her. You get over to the other end of the lobby. James and John are gone from the front door of the jail cell.
I'm going towards the jail cell.
To the left is the jail cell door, unguarded, and to the right is the long hallway full of doors to the girls' dormitories. And at the end of the hall, you see James and John conversing.
Sky, he is gonna look for a little old lady, the same one from the dream.
Baba, her room from your dream is actually the room they're standing out front of.
Of course it is. Still going over there.
As you approach, you start to hear them talking about, man, how is this the third one today? We really need to tighten security around here. What you doing as you walk up to the door?
I'm just gonna walk up and hold up a singular finger, look at them, and say, "What's up, brothers?
What's up, brothers?
Where's old Baba Yaga?"
James kind of steps in front of the doorway. Don't worry about it. Just go on your way, son. Trust me, you don't want to see in here.
Is she dead?
He has a very somber look in his eyes. She always made the best ham sandwiches. She always made me a ham sandwich, even though it's from the cafeteria. She put the right amount of mayo on that bitch, and it was so amazing. I'm really gonna miss her.
Having somebody that makes a good sandwich is important. I go to console him because I really feel that. I'm like, oh yeah, when you find somebody that knows to put just the right. And I'm talking to him about it too. I'm like, the mayo, you gotta get that mayo on it. It's gotta be just right. It's gotta be just right. Can't be too much. not too little, so I understand. I'm like consoling him, and I'm feeling this sandwich situation deeply.
He starts crying into your shoulder.
Sky is going to pat the brother's back. Would it be okay if I steps inside for a minute to pay my respects and say final goodbyes?
John comes up and put his hand on your shoulder. I really don't think you should. This can be a lot for people.
I saw my best friend half burned. Actually, this morning, that was a sight. If I can see that, I can handle anything.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's a 9.
And do you remember this morning when you threw chunks onto everyone? Yeah, it's not pretty.
I don't remember it that way, brother.
I don't see why you'd be asking for more. Just trust us. You don't want to see it. They're not gonna.
I forgot I threw up.
They're not gonna let you pass.
I'm gonna like kind of pat him and begin to stand up and be like, there, and I open my eyes. So yeah, I'll roll for perception.
So, Chance, we're friends, right?
Oh shit.
Yep.
All right, let's get into a private little DM chat.
Oh my, what is with these fucking private chats going on?
So, it seems like this lady was strangled. She's still up in the air, but it looks like by like almost a magical rope wrapped around her neck, tied to a ethereal portal that's sticking into the ceiling. And you see the sisters of the Fae are trying to get her down right now so that they can take her on a stretcher out of this room. It doesn't look like there's been a disturbance in this room. What you can surmise is that she has taken her own life. If you wish to share this, you can. You don't have to, but that is what we're seeing.
Kind of just close the door and back away.
Give me a wisdom saving throw, Chance.
16.
You're coping with it well, probably because you've seen this a lot in your trade, yeah.
Yes, I'm sending up adios míos.
I'm just gonna kinda look at Theraway and be like, the fuck did you see in there?
Better if you don't know.
I love suspense.
What the fuck is going on with Sky?
Sky,
Oh my god.
you just haven't been in the one of the like 4 scenarios I have for this session that is private.
God damn.
I'm
Okay.
sorry. It's just kind of luck and what you're choosing to do. So y'all are walking back toward the jail cell. You see that the light is off in the jail cell, and the iron door is slightly ajar.
Is there anything flammable in the room?
No, not at all.
I'm gonna try to sneak in.
Give me a stealth check.
10.
You yourself are stealthy. Not a soul can hear you, especially with all the commotion that's been happening today. But the door itself creaks open.
That was a good one.
It doesn't seem like it's alerted anyone, but that happens.
And I'm gonna go in and to the right.
It's pitch dark in here. There's no light except for what's coming in from the hallway. And you eventually get about halfway into the room, and your foot hits something like a puddle. Maybe water? It's just a liquid of sort, and your foot just slops into it.
What is it? What do you see? What's going on in there?
I don't know, man. I'm stepping in some kind of liquid. I'm gonna reach down into it and see if it's thin, like water or something, or
Taste
thick
it.
like blood.
Taste it.
Give
I'm not tasting
me
Have a smell.
medicine or investigation.
I'm gonna do medicine. 21.
This is more water than blood. It's definitely got the consistency of water, but you can kind of smell like it has a little bit of iron.
It feels like it feels like watered down blood, like somebody was bleeding out in here, and then they tried to wash it out. Can I get some light in here, Theraway?
Yeah, I can't cast dancing light and light up the room.
You cast dancing lights in the middle of the room, and they kind of rotate around themselves as little balls of light. And you see that there is a bucket that has a little bit of standing water at the bottom, a couple of bloodied rags hanging off the bucket. Where Mikael used to be when y'all went in this room earlier, there is just a giant blood puddle. Over by the doorway, you see there's a overturned chair that's on its back. I believe that is everything in this room. Oh, and there's a potato.
I'm gonna go pick up the potato.
You pick up the potato, and it seems to have teeth marks in it.
Okay, I'm gonna put the potato in my inventory.
I don't know what we're looking for right now. I'm trying to find Mikael, and I just continue on the search to find Mikael.
Is there a blood trail?
No, there is not.
No indication of anywhere they went.
Give me investigation check.
Ooh, 18.
You do see bits of mud from someone's shoe that kind of is tracing out. You also, as you're following this out, nooked right in the corner, right behind the door, you see a little piece of parchment.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Gotcha. You pick it up and you look at it, and it seems to be an unknown language to you. There's notable characters that you know from your language of common, but there's also like numbers mixed in, and there's different symbols, and it just doesn't really make sense.
I will make an intelligence check. Holy shit, that's another 21.
You can kind of see some resemblances to another formula that you've seen before. C6H4 COOCH32. Would y'all like to follow the dried dirt trail to see if you can find your friend Mikael?
If that's
Yeah.
where what I'm thinking it needs to be where I need to go, then I'm on my way. I'm trying to help Mikael.
So you follow this all the way down to the hallway where the men's dormitories are. As you start making your way down the hallway, you see that it leads into your room where you guys reside. The door is closed. The light is off. So you flick the light switch and it kind of blinks on a little bit, and you see in front of you on the bedside table a beautiful blue flower with red pistons coming out of it. And
I'm gonna cast Firebolt on that fucking flower.
good. I've been waiting for someone to handle this damn flower that caused all your problems 3 sessions ago.
Fuck these flowers.
You see that off to the right, you see that Mikael is laying. He's been bandaged up and he's conked out asleep.
I'm in a drug-induced nap.
Isn't that what got us here in the first place?
Yeah, true.
You should know.
I'm looking at him, looking him over, seeing what's going on. I'm applying. I guess I'm just kind of like actively casting cure wounds and doing my healing stuff over him, trying to make him at least more comfortable.
It seems like his injuries are not healing. A dark black cloud, almost like miasma-esque, is coming and oozing from his bandages, and your healing magic is not doing anything to help.
What about the power of friendship?
So that's getting his dick hard, but that's about it.
Wow.
Yes, Daddy.
I'm gonna like peek my head kind of out the door and yell for the brothers. Code blue, code blue.
Give me a performance check.
It's a 19.
This is from the bottom of your gut. You see like 3 people pop their heads out of their rooms. You good, man?
I'm yelling code blue. I don't take that shit lightly. Come help me.
He points to across the hallway and goes, you go get a sister and a couple brothers. I'll go help him. The other dude that peeked his head out, he's got like sandy brown hair. He just flips you off and like shuts and slams his door. The man comes towards you. You see that he has like a fishing hat on. He has waders, and he seems to be like 50-ish years old. What is it? What's wrong? I'm here to help.
My buddy, he needs help.
Okay.
He's like healing or something. There's black smoke coming out of him.
I don't know how much use I'll be, but let me look at him. He follows you into the room. He looks down at your friend and he goes, that dude's like dead. He looks like a fish that's been out of the water for 2.5 minutes.
Well, go get Spellweaver. Don't get the president guy.
I've got that other dude going and finding them. Dr. Spellweaver enters the room and he puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, Sky, it'll be okay. We've done as much as we can for now. It may be a long, bumpy road. It may be hell and back for him. But if he has the will to live, he'll pull out of this. You have to believe in your friend.
I kind of cry in the corner. I go, this man's never pulled out of anything.
Inspiration for sure. That's great. Oh God, that's perfect.
That was beautiful.
Dr. Spellweaver looks at you and goes, "You have to believe in the power of friendship."
What's this black smoke coming out of him?
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. He's extremely injured, yes, but it's not a time to be making things up, Sky.
There's black smoke coming out of his bandages.
As you look over, it's just bandages.
What the fuck? Y'all are playing with my emotions.
Sky, I know this is hard. I mean, you just said goodbye to one of your best friends this morning. But you're not going to say goodbye to this one. You stay by his side. You do everything you can, whatever you can, to support him. And I promise, he'll make it through.
Well, where's the president? Maybe he can help us.
He kind of like rolls his eyes and he goes, "That old bastard ain't gonna do shit for us. It's up to us to save him."
Whoa.
Can't believe I fucking trusted him. Anyways, he's still alive. Have solace in that. It's been a long day. Why don't you guys go ahead and go to bed? He takes out a couple pills for you guys to take, and he takes out another one out of the little like makeshift bottle he has and gives it to the man with the fisherman hat on. He goes, "Y'all go ahead and take your pills. I'll let the nurses know that y'all already taking care of it. The sisters won't have to bother y'all tonight. Y'all can just rest and take it easy."
I am going to take my Gandalf style long ass pipe out of my staff. Like I'm gonna rub my fingers together and do like a layer of weed, crush up the pills.
Spellweaver comes over and kind of like stops your hand and says, "These are supposed to be taken orally. He snorted one on his first day, and then now he's here. I don't know if that's the cause or not. I don't know why he's like this, but that's the only thing I can think of. So I don't want you ending up like him because you end up snorting it like he did. Or crushing
I'm not snorting
it up,
it though. I'm
or
smoking
whatever.
it. I'm smoking it. It's going into my lungs. I'm just gonna eat it. Like I'm gonna like chew the pill and then swallow it. Loophole, baby, loophole.
I just take it.
Thank you.
I just take it, and
Thank
I'm
you.
just shaking my head at him. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not taking the pill.
God damn it!
Hell yeah.
Pill.
All right,
Yes.
Everyone-
Rebel. Everybody rebel.
everyone can take a long rest now. Thank you for listening to another Big Bear Dungeons podcast. We hope you enjoyed it, and we also hope that you share with your friends and family. Check out our social medias, and we'll see you next week.